Okay, now we're off and running. One of the things having a tournament basketball, you got to go from one game to the next. And now, when you look for the girls' game on Table Rock Sports, you will get the girls' game. Challengers with the basketball, tied game at 4 apiece in case you were looking for us and couldn't find us. Sam Hammer with the basketball. We have a tie-up down low. And on the alternating possession, the call goes the way, the arrow points the way of the Saints. Now, it seems like in the girls' high school game, you see a lot of types. You see nearly as much of that at the college level?
No. I can't tell you the last time I saw a jump ball at the college level, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
Because in high school, I think that, almost 2 or 3 every quarter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
At least. Taking the inbound is Gonzalez. And Sam Hammer will take it out of backcourt.
Nice.
Shot from downtown won't go. Ball's loose on the floor. Coming with it out of traffic is Berger. Berger glides to the hoop. Misses on the attempt. Put back attempt there by Abby McFadden. And it went out of bounds. It'll be Challenger basketball.
I love to see the confidence in that pull-up jumper from Bryn there. I think that was something that maybe she wouldn't do last year.
Right.
So I think to see the improvement and the confidence booster just from that shot, she can get that dialed in. So
yeah.
I think she'll be a big piece to this team this year.
Ball loose on the floor. Wilcox running it down. And really, I think of her, and it seems like every team has one. Somebody's kind of that energizer bunny for your team, particularly off the bench. Wilcox gives out. I'm trying to think about in your days with the Challengers who that energy player might have been that got everybody fired up. Maybe Diddy might have been one of them.
Diddy was something else.
Meanwhile, the bank is open.
Yes, it is. It's open at 8:53
on a Thursday night. Yeah. All right, Sam Hammer gets it home, and
good.
There is Coppage with the steal, but as she makes her move, and you got to remember that.
Can't change
pivot
foot.
Yep. Got to keep that bad boy nailed to the floor.
Yes, you do.
And coming in for the Saints is Colin Starling.
Looks like Bryn was looking for a push off there.
Here with the inbound.
2.
Aaliyah McAllister. Buzzer heave way short, and that will end the first quarter of play. After 1, it is the Challenger 6. The Saints 4 will take a timeout and be right back in 1 minute.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hard, but at the same time, you got to make that adjustment.
For sure. Getting here, ready for the start of the second quarter, and so now you're in town for a few days, are you not?
Yeah. I am in town. I got here about 5 hours ago.
Okay.
And I'm here until the 29th, so very much needed break. I'm super, super excited to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Oh, I'll bet you are. And then, of course, really, when you're talking about managing at the women's program at Grand Canyon, you guys kind of have a rotation of guys as far as road trips go, right?
Yeah. It's a little different this year. Last year, we kind of rotated everybody. But this year, with the new staff, there was only 2 of us returning. So
okay,
we added a couple other guys that a couple of our new guys that have been that are friends of people that have been in the program already.
Still by the challengers?
Kind of adding them to get more experience for traveling, and then obviously me and one of the other guys that are the 2 only returning managers. So we kind of all 4 split it up. But
steal by the Saints. They'll go on the drive. Berger has it from the baseline. Can't get it to go. Running it down is Berger. Good hustle there for the Saints. And the three-point bomb won't go. Ball's loose on the floor. And who should come up with it but Morgan Samhammer. Quickly up the floor, Bryn Coppage. Coppage glides to the hoop but has her shot blocked. Ball in traffic. Peyton Hurley there. This is when you know you're starting to get old, Kellen, is when you begin to see, you remember people who are a couple of grades behind you, like Wyatt, and you see Wyatt's little sister now.
That's nuts. I know. I remember seeing Wyatt at the state championship football game, and I was like, dang, last time I checked, he was still a freshman, asking people like us for a ride to practice.
Oh, my goodness. Here's Coppage. Her shot won't stick. Rebound taken by the Saints. There in the backcourt is Aaliyah McAllister and has her pass broken up by Horn. Horn has it taken by Prelog. Sisters out of backcourt. And a foul called against the challengers. That'll go against Horn. For Addie, that'll be her first personal foul of the ball game. And the first team foul of the quarter. Berger takes the inbound bounce pass. Ball fed down low. Now a shot from long distance won't go. Put back attempt. Off the window. Abby McFadden. She'll tie the game up at 6 apiece. Horn out of backcourt. Has a little bit of trouble with the ball. Gonzalez for Coppage up high. Horn down in the corner. Hurley. Horn now. Davis. Davis going to start a drive to the hoop. Kicks it out for Coppage. Her shot long off the back iron. Ball's loose on the floor. Challengers get it back. Gonzalez fires. Her shot short. Rebound taken by Berger. And it is the Saints on the run. And they're defensively for the challengers. Bryn Coppage whistled for the personal. You know, Bryn is probably one of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. But you can see her on the court. She can be a little feisty.
Yeah, obviously over the past year or so, I've been able to get to know her a little bit better. Yeah, she's hilarious. There's not a day that she doesn't make me laugh. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's for sure. Meanwhile, nice ball movement by the Saints. But they can't get the shot attempt to go. Ball's lost out of bounds. It'll be an inbound for Trinity here with 5:38 left to go in the first half of play. Tied up at 6 apiece. Shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. Coming away with it is Kinley Davis. And we'll have a foul called in the backcourt against Trinity. So how's your how are the Lopes looking so far this year, the girls squad, women's squad?
Definitely a rebuilding year for sure, but we're getting better. Obviously, new coach, new staff, first year head coach, and I know that's not always easy. So just trying to feel it out, get get used to playing together, try and find our rhythm. But we're coming together, and I'm super excited to see what our team is capable of.
And there is Peyton Hurley for the Challengers as they retake the lead. 4:51 to go in the half. Ella Prelog pass ends up going through traffic out of bounds. It'll go to Cascade Christian with Grace McCauley checking into the ball game. Hurley, a freshman, one of those swing players, and that's the thing about these tournaments. I mean, you figure a young player, especially in a smaller school, will find themselves with lots of opportunity to play to get their maximum amount of quarters in.
Absolutely.
McCauley kicks it out. Kinley Davis. And the ball loose on the floor. Coppage able to get it back. Horn with it. Starts to make a move. And as she makes that move, we'll have a foul called against Trinity Lutheran. And that's going to go against Rocky Berger, Jr., whistled for her second personal of the game. Saints with 3 team fouls here in the quarter. Horn, her shot from long distance doesn't go. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be the Challengers with the inbound. Way out high it goes to Horn. Horn making a move. Kicks it out. McCauley out for Coppage. Wilcox over on the right wing. Passes cross court for Davis. Davis. Horn. Coppage drives to the hoop and a foul on the play.
Great move.
We'll talk about the importance of penetration with like that. I think the good news is even if you don't make the shot, you'll get something good out of it.
Correct. I think that was the right play, driving baseline, because obviously you're either going to get the help side, which opens the corner for a shot, or you're going to get a wide open lay-in. But the odds of you getting a wide open lay-in aren't high. So either it's going to get blocked and go out of bounds, it's still going to be your ball, or you're going to get a foul call and make 2 free throws. Or one. Did she just make one?
She just made one.
That's
so
okay.
Her first point of the ball game gives the Challengers a 3-point lead at 9-6. Berger with it, having trouble. And Wilcox fighting for it. Taps it away, and now
good hustle.
Here's Coppage with it. Swings a pass. McCauley shoots.
Yeah, Grace.
Oh, yeah. And I believe that's an area game she surely has worked on, because I don't know that she would have taken that shot a year ago.
Great shot. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, but again, goes back to the confidence, I think.
Yes.
You see one fall, she won't be afraid to shoot it. So.
Well, I heard we had the women's team for Corbin coming through today. And, of course, thinking about Izzy playing there, back when she played here for Cascade, that was one of those deals where it's like, well, between her and Emma Coates, you pretty well had the 3-point shooting taken care of.
Absolutely.
Now it's like, okay, the more people you can get in on that, the better.
Yeah.
Now we'll have foul on the play against the Challengers. That will go against Addison. No, that's going to go against Sienna Wilcox. Her first personal foul. First free throw attempt at the free throw line. Kira Smith, 5'9", senior wing. She'll have another opportunity coming. Her team trailing by 6 with 3:15 left to go in the first half. And the shot up, bounces around and off, knocked away, and yep, that's correct. It'll be Trinity Lutheran basketball. Berger will get set to take care of the inbound. And they're getting a hand on it. There's Cadence Gonzalez. Active hands. I always hear Coach McLemore when I hear about that. Active hands defensively.
It's very important. Good look.
There, shot up and in. Good teamwork by Sisters, drawing Trinity Lutheran, I should say, draws them in within 4. Challengers with 12 on the shot clock. Hurley with it and fumbled with it a little bit. And the Challengers with the turnover.
Yeah.
And it'll be Trinity basketball. Into the ball game for the Saints, Savannah Stevenson. She has checked into the ball game, making a move. There's McFadden. Ball lost out of bounds, and it will remain Trinity basketball. 2:33 left to go. Ella Prelog passes. Now a shot goes up, a little bit long. Chasing it down, Peyton Hurley. Yell outlet for Grace McCauley. Wilcox up high, now for Horn. Horn's going to drive, and as she makes her move, traffic there in the paint. And that one's going to go against Trinity Lutherans. Savannah Stevenson, her first personal. 5 team fouls now for the Saints. Horn at the free throw line.
She got the bounce.
Well, I tell you what, there's something to be said for that soft touch at the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it's not clean, maybe if it's just a good soft touch on it, you get a couple of bounces to go your way.
Correct.
Good. Second attempt. Now that was clean.
That was a swish.
14-8. Challengers lead by 6. Horn with her first 2 points of the ball game. Savannah had taken the inbound. Prelog quickly up the floor. Now to Kira Smith. Try to dump it inside. And they're around the hoop. Can't get the shot to go, but gets her own rebound. Good effort there by McAllister. Ball's loose. Grace McCauley quickly up the floor.
Great pass.
For Gonzalez. Too hard
Good
on
follow.
the shot. I tell you what, every way. Talk about that.
Yeah, I think that was great. That was a great hustle by Addie there to follow up her teammate. And I mean, you see Cadence running off like nothing happened, and I mean that's the best thing that could happen. I think a lot of girls and even the guys, you miss something like that and you get down on yourself, and that can impact the rest of your game. So I mean, kudos to her for keeping her head up, and just way to keep going at it.
Absolutely. Well, check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com. You'll hear all NFL playoff games and the Super Bowl on the Ace. Weekdays, it's the Rich Eisen Show. Tee it up, Southern Oregon, with Joe Brett and John Canzano's Bald-Faced Truth. The Ace Sports Radio. So, Kellen, where are you going to get your own radio show?
Oh, I'd love to. We'll see. I mean, I'm not opposed to it at all.
I'll never forget. You could probably remember some of your old classmates, Sam Martin and Ryan Crow, those guys out of that class. I believe they had a Instagram page going for a while, Below Average Takes.
Oh, yes. I remember that.
Hilarious.
That was hilarious, yes.
It's difficult to keep it up. That's, I think, the tricky part is continually trying to generate content.
Right.
Smith with the basketball. Passes over in the corner to Ella Prelog. Steal by the Challengers. And I got to say, that to me is what their calling card's been this evening, has been the defense.
Yeah, definitely calling the contact, which is crazy because the last game I didn't really see a whole lot of that.
No. And now here at the free throw line for the challengers, Grace McCauley, outstanding volleyball player. She's really been a mainstay for your dad in her years in the program. First free throw attempt a little bit short. Libero and defensive specialist and defensive player of the year, not this last season, but the season before.
I know my dad appreciated her. I can't say that.
Second attempt, that one goes. Challengers lead by 9. McCauley with 4 in the ball game. 1:04 left to go here in the first half. Savannah quickly up the floor to Prelog. And in the traffic, we have a whistle stop and play. And this call goes the way of the Saints. Inbound, ball's loose on the floor. Challengers had it for a second. Ball tipped around, and I'm sure you can remember games like that. It just seemed like all the rolls, all the bounces, deflections went your way.
Oh, that is, I don't know anything better.
Of course, then there are other games where it goes the other way. It's like you just feel like you can't catch a break.
Right.
Wilcox with the basketball. Feeds it for Grace McCauley. Grace back to Hurley. Hurley picks up her dribble. And now there for Gonzalez. Gonzalez way out high. And now
she walks.
Started to make a move, and those lessons you learn as a freshman.
Right. Yeah.
Which better to learn it as a freshman than as a senior.
Totally.
24.6 left to go in the half. Breaking it up, Gonzalez. And now we'll quickly get it up the floor. And the shot just a little bit long. Hurley fighting for the rebound. Ball comes out. Prelog with it. She'll pull up, shoot, and it's good.
7. Are we going to get a buzzer beater here?
We'll see. Grace going to go hard to the hole. Shot a little bit hard, a little bit long, but the Challengers have the lead at the half. It's a 17-10 ball game. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll be back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Fall Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. We'll take a timeout and be back in 2 minutes here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Yeah.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
That's awesome.
Well, here at the half, the Cascade Christian Challengers leading the Saints by a score of 17-10. It was kind of a tight first half for quite some time, and then the Challengers, I don't know whether you'd necessarily, Kellen, say that they made really much of what you would call a run, but just by kind of like steady effort, just continue to chip away at it and start to gain a little bit of separation, which is the 7-point lead right now is the largest that they've had the game so far.
Yeah, I think, even at the next level, I think that transition points are are very beneficial to your team. So I think if you can't get back, you're just going to give up bucket after bucket. And we've seen it a little bit with both teams in the first half, getting out and running. You're not going to get every shot to fall, but
right,
the more you get out and run, the more opportunities you get to either get that open layup or, get a kick out three too. So,
yeah. Well, there's no doubt about it that you'll take those transition layups every time, and I think just when you got that active defense, you take a team out of its flow, you take a team out of what it wants to do, and then it just kind of has the effect of flustering you, especially if you have really pesky defenders on your team.
Absolutely.
So we're making our way through the half. Challengers lead this one 17-10. Taking a look at the brackets over on the girls' side for the Christmas Classic. The winner of this game will advance to the semifinals. And with that, they will go to take on Sisters tomorrow at 3 p.m. And that's going to be Sisters is going to be a tough team for anybody in this tournament. I think you talk to some people, they think that might be the team that you'd look at and say, if there's a favorite to win it, probably that one.
Gotcha.
The team that comes out short on this game will end up taking on Klamath Union in a game that'll start at 12 tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. Got a couple of local squads as Ashland takes on Hidden Valley, and then as far as the semifinal we had just mentioned, they would take on the winner for the championship of the game that goes on between North Valley and Phoenix. Phoenix had a heck of a battle against Ashland and ended up taking that win this morning by a score of 47-46. So we got some good ones coming up. A couple more days of basketball left. The Christmas Classic. Let's go ahead and take a timeout, and then when we return, we'll get you ready for the start of the second half. Challengers lead the Saints 17-10. And we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
Ryan Longwell, kicker in the first round.
Oh, really?
He wanted him because he was a Bend guy.
That's hilarious.
Here at the half, and I guess that's one of the things you have to really enjoy about the Christmas Classic. Kellen Klecker, you've been hearing me talk with him, and you may, for those of you less familiar, especially if you're newer to Cascade Christian, say, who is this guy? Well, Kellen was a part of our championship teams, basketball and football, 2024 graduate, and part of a small army, really, of Cascade students that ended up going down to Grand Canyon. Do you ever come across some of the old the old classmates down that way, or are you just so busy that you don't get to see them?
Yeah, it's last year was pretty difficult just starting to kind of get in the swing of things with school, obviously living in a new place, and then you kind of also want to see your friends, but it's kind of hard when you have basketball also. So
right.
No, yeah, I get me and I'm pretty close with Chris Fralick. I mean, we've been close all through high school. So
yeah.
And then obviously I room with Peyton Maurer,
Okay.
so I see him occasionally. It's funny because he works when I'm usually gone bright and early, probably like 6 a.m. ish to 3:30.
Yeah.
So by the time I get home, he's already left for work or he's just about to leave for work. So our schedules are kind of flipped perfectly.
Like two ships passing in the night.
Literally. So, yeah, but it's cool. I still get to see him occasionally. And then Taylor Snowden, Cole Breitler, and Sam Seiss are down there also. So I see them every once in a while just kind of wandering around. So I'm supposed to give Jack Nips a shout out, so I'm going to do that right now.
Well, Jack Nips, we see you. We know, and that's been kind of the cool thing is to keep in contact with a lot of those guys, and all of you are kind of, starting to branch out into your own paths in life, and finding your niche and that kind of thing, and him kind of going down to Northern California and playing a little bit of baseball down there. Now Austin, Peyton's twin brother, up at Seattle, and now working his way into the starting lineup.
So good to see.
Yeah, and then, in your case, you're finding another avenue for sports, because that's you mentioned it, the change in speed, the change in size, the change in physicality. You just realize, it's like the best of the best keep going up. So there are a lot of guys who were, you were a pretty good basketball player in high school. And everything, but, it's like, well, there's only room for so many guys in the program.
Right.
And then sometimes you just go, well, it's like, and there's that realization, it's like, well, I can't do this forever.
Right. I find it hilarious. I was talking to some of our girls yesterday because there was a couple high school games played in our arena before our game yesterday, and I was sitting there with Alasia Douglas, one of our starting point guards, and she was like, dang, is it really this slow in high school? Are we really this small? And I was like, yeah.
Well, you were once. Yeah. That's hilarious. But that's the thing. You see as you go up, and then you find, other things. I had a career cut short by lack of talent.
Oh, yeah.
And,
me too.
So, it got to a point where it was like, well, wait a minute. Put on a headset.
Love
it's like,
to see
this is
it.
kind of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, you
Super
betcha.
fun.
So now we're getting ready to start the third quarter, in Challengers in black got the 7-point lead. Certainly not an insurmountable lead. Probably if you're the Challengers, you want to get additional separation, keep that defensive pressure up. And then if you're Trinity Lutheran, recognize that you're not out of this by any means, and just start to chip away at the Challenger lead. Berger with it, looking for Prelog. It ends up going out of bounds. And the Challengers get the basketball. Here in the second half, opening up with Addie Horn, Cadence Gonzalez, Kinley Davis, Bryn Coppage, and Morgan Samhammer. Samhammer between the circles, starts a drive. And then you can tell we're looking there for Davis. Davis trying to kick it out. You knew what idea she had in mind.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get it there.
Right through the hands.
So here we go. It's the Saints with the basketball. Opportunity here to slice into that 7-point lead of the Challengers. And there defensively, Gonzalez there, tips it. Coppage has it, picks up her dribble, goes to Samhammer. Over Gonzalez, she'll fire from three. Her shot a little bit short. I think she needed a little more leg in that shot.
Yeah.
A little leg lift.
Use your legs a little bit more. It's going to start to go.
There you go. 17-10. Both teams looking for their first basket of the second half. Berger with it.
Good look.
And the shot by Prelock can't get it to go. Davis uses her height to get the rebound. Outlets for Sam Hammer. Now to Horn. Horn up the floor. Gonzalez looking for Davis. Davis making the move. How about that?
Oh.
Oh, no. Here late in the game, Trinity.
Great look.
Nice feed. That will draw the Saints within 7. Sam Hammer with the basketball, way up high. There defensively for the Saints, McAllister. And you can tell Sam Hammer trying to look for Davis. I always get nervous about those bounce passes in the low post.
It's crazy seeing how many bounce passes the girls do in high school. Because in college, coach does not like the bounce pass.
Sam Hammer down low, can't get it to go. Kind of found herself in a funny in-between spot there. Out of backcourt, McAllister feeds it up the floor for Smith. Smith looking down low, and there to take the ball is Davis. Throws it up in the air, and Gonzalez is like, look what I found.
Oh, no.
Ball over in the corner. Everybody chasing it down. And now an open look for McAllister. And she buries it. Four-point game. Horn fighting for the basketball. McCauley and Wilcox are going to check into the ball game. And
got a full timeout.
Timeout called on the floor, so that'll give us an opportunity to do the same. 19-15, Challengers holding on to a tenuous 4-point lead. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Challengers lead by 4. Taking the inbound from Gonzalez is Grace McCauley, who's back in the ball game. McCauley down in the corner to Sam Hammer. Sam Hammer starts a drive, double dribble.
I don't know that we saw the same thing there. I didn't see both hands go on the ball.
Neither did I. But you know what? They didn't ask me.
Yeah, right. That's why we're up here.
Nobody asked me, but
that's why we're up here in the booth.
Yes. And remember, without them, it's just recess.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, driving the other way, Sisters drawing within 2. 19-17 your score. Challengers quickly going the other way. The Saints on a run.
That's a travel.
And a travel by the Challengers.
It's funny because the girls, they get so like they're trying to run before they catch the ball,
right?
And they're already starting their movement. So most of the time, that's what you're gonna get.
Gotta look it in. Make sure you got control first. Mara steal by the Challengers. Gonzalez with it, and she's fouled by Berger as she makes her way into the front court.
Looks like that's her third personal.
Rocky Berger, the 5'4 junior. And foul there on the floor, so the Challengers with the inbound for the Saints. Just their first team foul of the third quarter. McCauley down the corner to Wilcox, senior to senior. Coppage with the ball. Good defense out high there by the Saints. I don't let them have any thoughts of shooting from the perimeter. A drive to the hoop by Gonzalez. 2. Cadence Gonzalez stretches the lead to 4.
That's a foul.
And
kind of sucks when you both go up for the ball and then you happen to jump into her a little bit and she falls.
It reminds me of a few collisions I've been a part of in the outfield where it's like you collide and the ball just goes sailing overhead.
That's the worst.
Yes. 4-point game, and the Saints have it taken away by the challengers.
Oh, good move, Morgan.
Morgan, her shot a little bit short, gets her own rebound. And Cobbage has it, ends up with it being taken away by Berger. Berger will work it out of backcourt. 3:38 left to go in the third quarter of play. Gonzalez with the defense. They'll feed it up floor. Now over the corner. The shot in and out. Good looking attempt there by McAllister. Gonzalez. McCauley. She'll start a drive, leave it off for Samhammer. She'll drive to the hoop. And the floater is good. Morgan Samhammer. To me, that's a case of a good athlete that is becoming a good basketball player.
Correct.
Meanwhile, going the other way, Trinity Lutheran going for the shot on the putback attempt and a foul against the challengers. That'll go against Morgan Samhammer. And let me just say, when you run into the hammer, you know it. Checking into the ball game will be Davis. Ella Prelog, 5'7" senior at the free throw line. And that one rolls off. And it remains a 6-point game. Samhammer will go out for a breather. Returning will be the sophomore Davis. Second attempt, that one just short off the front rim. Put back is good. So some good second effort there by the Saints. Draws them within 4 with 2:47 left to go in the third quarter of play. Wilcox with the ball to Coppage. Tries to make a move. Loses the handle on the ball. Wilcox over for Gonzalez. She'll try to dump it inside to Grace McCauley. Whistle against Trinity Lutheran. And that will go against Ella Prelog. That'll be her third personal foul. Second team foul for the Saints in the quarter. They're trying to make a move is
good
Davis.
Rebound.
Ball loose on the floor. Peyton Hurley kicks it out. Grace McCauley. Grace to the hoop. Shot not there. Davis tries to fight for it, and Trinity Lutheran comes away with it. Berger out of backcourt.
4-point game here.
Here go the Saints, and ball bounces around. There with a shot, knocking it down, Kira Smith. It's a 2-point game with 1:55 to go in the third. Wilcox out of backcourt. Horn getting ready to check back in. Hurley with the basketball. And we'll get a travel call, so opportunity to tie here for the Saints. Gonzalez will come out of the ball game for a breather. Returning is Addie Horn. Challengers with backcourt pressure. And there, it pays off. Steal by the Challengers. Unfortunately, a little out of control, and it'll go out of bounds to the Saints. The right idea, they just couldn't bring it under control.
Yeah. Looks like a 2-2-1 press.
And there, to get the hands in there defensively, is Sienna Wilcox. 1:28 left to go in the third. Prelog takes the inbound, working her way out of back
is that
court.
not a double dribble?
It isn't if they don't call it.
Right.
And so Berger with the basketball. I say that, and this is such a fast-moving game that.
Right, and they're not at the right. I mean, they're not up here like us sitting up high.
Right, exactly.
You can see everything.
Meanwhile, down on the low post, Grace McCauley with it for Davis. She banks it home. Challengers back up by 4. Davis with 8 in the ball game. Inside a minute to go. Prelog to Berger. Bounce pass. Prelog right in front of the Saints bench. Cross-court pass. Nice look down low. They'll kick it back out. Prelog shoots.
Great offense.
And it rims out. Well, that's the whole thing. You see the ball moving there, and you see what they're trying to do.
Right. Can't ask for much more. You get the ball into the short corner. She can look for her shot, and if obviously her shot wasn't there, so she looked as the right play. Just the shot didn't go in. I mean,
you had everything but the shot. Well, and right now we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and be back here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, 4-point ball game, 28 seconds left to go in the third.
This is going to be challenger ball.
So challengers catch a break here, and now they'll have last ups for the quarter. Leading by 4. They've managed to hold off every Trinity Lutheran run so far. McCauley down in the corner to Davis. Davis for Hurley. Hurley bounce pass low post. Davis there. Can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebound. And we'll have a whistle and a foul against the Saints.
The Saints are going to have 3 seconds to march down the court and score.
Foul goes against Trinity Lutheran. Foul called against Abby McFadden. Davis can't connect on the first. She'll have another. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line as the challengers take the 5-point lead. Out of back court.
Good defense.
Wilcox there. And that will end the third quarter of play. Challengers lead by 5. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Ready for Susan? During the holiday rush, those might be the best words you can hear all week. At Abby's, you get a night off from cooking, a place to gather with family, and easy holiday catering that everybody loves. For legendary pizza and hospitality, visit abbys.com.
From where I'm sitting, looks like you need floors that can handle spills. Yikes.
Right now at Lippert's, get stain-resistant carpet just 99 cents a square foot. Laminate just $1.99. And ask about special zero-interest financing at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Aloha and Melikaliki Maka from Abby's. End your year with a tropical twist. Our big Hawaiian pizza at a legendary holiday price. Plus, earn $5, $10, $20 or more in free pizza with our holiday gift card offer. Abby's, a legendary holiday pizza tradition.
getting ready for the fourth quarter of play. The winner advances to the semifinals on Friday. And the loser will end up going down to the consolation bracket. Berger with the basketball. Opening moments of the fourth quarter of play. The nightcap for the first day of the Cascade Christian Christmas Classic here in Medford, Oregon. Kara Smith with the ball, and it is broken up by Davis and the Challengers. Well, you've seen it and you've been a part of it. It's like the nice thing about good defense is sometimes when you're not scoring all that well in a game, it'll keep you in it and maybe even keep you ahead.
Yes, absolutely.
Gonzalez with the basketball. Cross court, Coppage. Now she'll give it for Horn. Down in the corner to Wilcox. Wilcox bounce pass with authority there. The shot missed by Gonzalez. And we'll have a foul against the Challengers. That'll go against Cadence Gonzalez. I tell you what, there's a trio in my U.S. history class in third period you have to watch.
Okay.
Cadence Gonzalez, Brent Coppage, and Morgan Sam Hammer.
Are they trouble?
Well, I'm not going to say that they're trouble.
Okay.
But I'm just saying it's the old trust but verify thing.
Absolutely.
You have to keep your eye on them.
I don't blame you.
They make a classroom a lively place. Especially do for one of our review games. We actually do kind of a basketball thing where it's like if you get the right answer, then you get to take a shot for a bonus point.
That's awesome.
So you definitely find out who's got the competitive spirit.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, underneath, and I tell you what, both these teams are not lacking in competitive spirit tonight.
At all.
Love the grit that I'm seeing from these two squads, and early in the season allows them to build their experience. And I think, you know how it all works, having played for Coach Morris, that these early season tournaments serve as preparation for like a possible state tournament run when you get used to the idea of a game every single day and that quick turnaround time and, doing whatever it is that you need to do to lock in.
Yeah, Coach Morris would always stress that whenever we'd have a preseason tournament. It was just always kind of, all right, well, this is prep for Coos Bay. So we would always try and get a few preseason, probably 2 or 3, maybe 4. I don't know, 4. 4's quite a bit. But we probably have 3.
Well, it probably felt like 4 at times.
Oh, yeah.
Challengers come up empty on that possession. Now it'll be Smith out of backcourt. And a steal by Wilcox. Where did she come from? She laid it up with the left hand, couldn't get it to go.
Great defense.
Meanwhile, going the other way, driving to the hoop for 2. Abby McFadden draws the Saints within 3. Timeout taken on the floor. We will do the same and be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
At SOU?
Yeah. 26-23, Challengers with the slim lead here in the fourth quarter. 6:09 left to go. Plenty of time for anything to happen. Trinity Lutheran coming out with Lucy Christensen in the ball game. She's in there along with Prelog, Abby McFadden, and also in the ball game is Aaliyah McAllister. Wilcox out of the backcourt. And a turnover for the Challengers. Now here, opportunity. Three-pointer. Tie it up.
Yeah. You know, those are my favorite.
Oh, of course. Quickly up the floor there. Getting a hand on it defensively is Morgan Samhammer. Of course, her older sister, Sierra, I see her in the crowd this evening. I think, arguably, she may have been the best female athlete the school's ever had.
I don't disagree with you.
I mean, you know, did track and field. Her big thing was the BMX racing, and that's, you know, now Challengers on the break. Horn, 2. And the thing of it is now she's able to do that at the collegiate level with Marian University.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was going to say, since she's still competing
and majoring in nursing.
Oh, wow.
Like no lacking in ambition there.
At all. Wow, that's a lot.
Steal
Good
by
pass.
Davis.
Hit a
Up the
layup.
floor.
There you go.
Lays it up and
Good
in.
job.
So Addie Horn with 8 in the ball game. And Challengers once again creating turnovers. Defensively, Wilcox with it. And she tries to make a move there, but rejecting the shot is Aaliyah McAllister. This is a young Saints team. Calvin Starling, Ella Prelog, and Kira Smith, the only seniors on the team. You can see within this squad the building blocks for a good future for the program.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, attempt by Wilcox won't go. 4:43 left to go in the game. Way up high, Lucy Christensen. Now Prelog will shoot. Shot trapped between the backboard and the rim. Pressure in the backcourt. Samhammer looking for help, and in the process of trying to make a move, called for a travel. So the Saints will get it back. Trailing by 7 with 4:24 left to go. Inbound taken and turnover for Trinity.
Where is Trinity?
Trinity is, they see now they're out of the East Cascades League. Now, don't quote me on this, but I think they're out of Bend.
Okay. I think I had heard that. So I was just...
Well, I remember their teams playing in this tournament last year, and they end up, that boys team you could already see was just going to continue to get better. And I tell you what, they look pretty impressive today. Trinity Lutheran with the basketball, trailing by 7. Prelog. Get it quickly up the floor, but Davis is able to run it down. Gets it to Horn. Coppage back to Horn. And she lays it off the glass to extend the Challenger lead to 9.
Very unselfish play there by Bryn to give Addie the ball back instead of forcing a not-so-good shot.
Well, what is it that John Wooden used to say? It's like great teamwork happens when nobody cares who gets the credit.
Correct. That's a legend right there.
Yep. Now the Challengers with the inbound. Guidance from the sideline from Troy McNichols. During all your days in high school, he was the Phoenix boys coach and came over and took the reins here in the spring.
Yeah, it's been great to meet Troy, and excited to see what he does with this program.
Out of Washington, and there a block on the shot. Prelog there with the heads-up defense. It'll go out of bounds. It'll remain Challenger basketball as Grace McCauley gets set to inbound underneath the Challenger basket. Christensen out of the ball game. Horn kicks it out. Coppage fires from 3. Boosh!
That's such good basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Love to see the driving kick. It's probably the best look you're going to get at a three-pointer.
Well, I tell you what, you give her room, and she'll make you pay. Meanwhile, on the other hand, McFadden gets behind the Challenger defense. Pulls her team within 10. Coppage, low post for Davis. Davis has her attempt blocked. And now we've got a foul in the backcourt. That'll go against Cascade Christian. Peyton Hurley getting ready to return for the Challengers. Now, Peyton Hurley, this reminds me of humbling moments for a broadcaster. One of the things working Scholastic Sports, there were more than a few times where maybe I accidentally called Brady Kellen along the way and so forth. But imagine this situation where you have a brother and sister.
Oh, goodness.
You actually say, the sister's name instead of the brother in a sport like football.
I can't say I wouldn't do the same, at least at some point.
Oh. Well, like I said, what you find with fans, they'll forgive a lot of things. Just make sure you get the kid's name right.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many times, like when Chris played here at Cascade, we'd accidentally call him Christian.
Right.
Basket good by Trinity. 8-point game with 2:10 left to go.
There were so many Freilichs that came through Cascade, though. It's
well,
crazy.
We're not done yet.
I know. Jackson's still going.
Yep.
And Zach and Erica had their first kid. Or they have 2 now. So
yeah.
Little Elias is going to he'll be here soon.
Yeah. Well, it's almost kind of like the Scaglionis,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but wait, there's more. Meanwhile, feed inside to Sam Hammer. Peyton Hurley with the rebound. And there's a shot from long range by Horn. It's good. She's been a nice addition to the basketball program, I'm sure. Now here a steal by the Challengers. Coppage can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebound.
Great
Second
defense
chance.
turns into offense, and she gets the board. What a great possession. Good job, Bryn.
Meanwhile, Prelog with the basketball. Way out high. Berger with it. Just right there at the Cyclops at midcourt. She'll move around, move through Challenger traffic. Prelog will shoot. Oh!
Got the roll.
Oh, she gets the roll.
We're going 3 for 3 here. Love to see it.
40-30, 1:06 left to go. Grace McCauley out of backcourt. Coppage will fire from downtown. Oh, she can't get it to stick. 56.9, and now Trinity Lutheran will get it back. Sam Hammer coming out of the ball game for the Challengers. Davis returns. With the basketball, Smith, shot by Berger.
Bank is open at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night.
We're open late.
It's still open.
And a steal, an unfortunate Challenger turnover, and can they make this a little more interesting? Well, crazier things have happened. I can remember a game between the Blazers and the Bulls back in the late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Where the Bulls had a 6-point lead that evaporated in 14 seconds.
That's insane. I've never seen that, actually.
And right now we have an injured player down. That is Kiara Smith, the 5'9" senior. Looks like she twisted an ankle.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That does not feel good.
No, it doesn't. And now getting set to return is Abby McFadden.
She makes these two This could make this game a whole lot more interesting.
Yes, it does. Well, one thing for sure, you want to make sure that if you're the challengers, that you take care of business on the inbound. You know pressure's coming.
Right, and you're going to get fouled. They got one to give. Trinity has one to give, so.
Free throw attempt. That one rims off. Remains a 7-point game. And a timeout called by the challengers with 32.6 left to go in the game. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what is going on. Well, I'm going to say, we know you're pretty much kind of chained to the court to the next few days. This is, I mean, not only for the Klecker family, but for your extended family. That, you know, your uncle's still here helping out, you know, even in spite of the fact, you know, Mason's graduated and everything and moved on, but he's still down there giving a helping hand. Your grandpa's down here, and you got the whole gang. I mean, it's like if you want to hang out with your family,
come here.
This is the place you got to be.
Yeah, it's awesome. I know my grandpa loves to do this, so this is his joy. So
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is thinking about all the games I do during the year. So I'm like, well, I don't hunt, I don't fish, I don't play golf. So it's like this is what I do. I sit around and talk about sports all the time.
Love it. Right there with you.
And here at the free throw line, got one more attempt coming. Can make it a 6-point game. Abby's attempt won't stick. There with the rebound. Foul in the backcourt. Fouls to give. And that one will go against Abby McFadden. That'll be her second personal foul. Backcourt pressure. Peyton Hurley with it. So slowly but surely we're whittling our way down, and now to the free throw line will be Peyton. Don't call me Wyatt Hurley. Well, got good looking form on the shot.
There goes one.
And better yet, it's a make. Hurley with 3 in the game. And that one just a little bit short. 23 seconds left to go. Steal by the challengers. Bryn Coppage. Well, that's the crazy thing, you know, when you see the stat sheet for the challengers and you see how many steals they get in any given game. This team is pesky.
Yeah.
We got 20 seconds left to go. And Coppage at the charity stripe. Still has 6 in the game, and it's an 8-point game at 41-33. She'll have one more coming. Attempt on the way, and she buries that one. 42-33. Bryn with 7 on the night. Quickly, Trinity Lutheran trying to find a look. Prelog, her shot in and out. A scramble on the floor. Grace McCauley there. Grace out of backcourt. She'll just be content to let the clock run out, and the challengers bag the win. So they'll move on to the semifinals to take on Sisters tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And now to the consolation bracket goes the Saints. Our final score on this ball game is the challengers 42 and the Saints 33. And again, to our special guest, Kellen Klecker, thank you for joining us. up here this evening.
Thanks
Fun
for
to catch
having
up with
me.
you.
Yes, absolutely. I hope to do it again soon.
Okay, it all sounds good for Kellen and for Colton Treadway, our camera operator. I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us, and have a great night.